Whether it's your first time playing Overwatch or you've just never given our favorite German heartthrob a swing, we're about to jump into what makes this hero such a staple in Overwatch. This is Reinhardt. Reinhardt is a complex hero who mixes simplicity, nuance, and decisiveness. In the arrangement of hero categories, Rein falls into the main tank slot. Main tanks are great for several team-based actions, which means you'll rarely find them off on their own, as they are most effective with the boys. Making space for your team is a great place to start. By using your big blue square thing, you can take away space from the enemy and create new opportunities for your team. Once your shield is down, don't be afraid to find a safe area to wait for it to recharge. Rein is a close range hero, so standing out in the open without a shield probably won't do you much good. As of today, Rein's shield has 1600 health, so make sure to use it wisely and avoid wasting it. After 2 seconds of putting your shield down, it regenerates 200 health per second. Note that while your shield is up, Rein moves 30% slower than he does without a shield. Finally, try to avoid letting your shield be destroyed completely, as if this happens, you'll have to wait 5 whole seconds before you're able to use your shield again. This leaves Rein extremely vulnerable, as the enemy will know about their 5-second window to strike. Once you've gotten close enough to the stinky red team, you can then use your hammer to do 75 damage per swing for each person it hits. This means you can hit multiple targets with one swing. Wow. Swinging into groups with your hammer will deal massive amounts of damage, as well as fill up your ultimate very quickly. You think 1 swing per second is fast? How about you try 0.96? Also, Reinhardt has to prep his hammer, which adds an extra half second to the first swing only. If you hold down hammer, each swing following the first will be without the cast penalty. Important note, Rein's hammer cannot headshot unless the enemy's head is in the shape of an X. Although considered a close range melee hero, kind of like a T-Rex, Reinhardt has an infrequent projectile called Firestrike. Has a decent sized vertical hitbox that deals a whopping 100 damage to each target it hits. Note the casting time of Firestrike totals over 1 second, so be careful to not use Firestrike when an enemy might be looking for your shield to drop, such as Ana Nade, Rein Shatter, Hog Hook, etc. Use Firestrike to get low HP targets close to death, so your team can finish them off quickly, or use it to help build up your ultimate by using it at key chokes. Now for the most important ability that Reinhardt has, which should be used as often as possible, his charge. This is a joke alert. The previous sentence was sarcastic and not intended to be taken seriously. Rein's charge is an interesting ability and can be used in a variety of ways. 1. You can charge to get to a location quicker, such as after you've respawned. 2. You can use it to pin an enemy against a wall, dealing 300 damage on impact. 3. You can use it to boop enemies. This can be useful sometimes. 4. For the big brains, you can use it without pinning against a wall by maximizing the range of the charge. 5. Time charges correctly to cancel enemy abilities such as the enemy Rein's shield. This can be a great way to combo with other ultimates. 6. You can use it defensively to counter charge other abilities such as Brig Bash, Rein Charge, and Doom Punch. 7. Sneaky Charge. My lawyer has informed me that I should not endorse this playstyle. Beware, however, the longer you are charging, the more vulnerable you are as you become a very easy target. Rein's ultimate Earth Shatter is an area of effect or AoE ability that shoots a cone ramp-shaped thingy at the enemies, causing anyone to get caught in it to be stunned to the ground. An enemy can only avoid this a few ways. Rein Shield, Orisa Fortify, Zarya Bubble, honestly, Doom Punch, May Wall, May Ice Block, Forget a Shield Bash, Creep Fly, Rein Charge, Hog Hook, Sigma Rock, Sombra Hack, Sombra EMP getting booped up 800 feet for some reason and being forced to Michael Jordan the whole way, standing behind objects that shouldn't be able to block Shatter, or ultimately the game just deciding that you're not allowed to Shatter because you are a dummy head. Finally, the best thing that was added into Overwatch for Reinhardt players was his passive Steadfast. After being tossed around like a beanie baby that someone's parent donated to the kindergarten class, Reinhardt received a resistance to knockback effects, which reduces the amount that Rein can be pushed around. This means heroes like Doomfist, Lucio, Pharah, and Brigitte will have to find someone else to boot. Makes it a little bit more manageable for Rein to take space. It's time for some bonus tips. Rein's skins sometimes change the sound of his melee between hammer, axe, and trophy. Bait enemy Rein shatters by doing a half swing and then immediately shielding. Join our Discord if you play Rein. That's not really a tip. That's all for now. If you made it all the way to the end, give it a like and comment big booty Rein below. Let me know which hero you'd like to see next, and if you have any other tips for Rein, leave it down below so I can check it out. I'll see everybody in Overwatch 2.